What's up, everybody? Mavi13. Okay, today we're looking at my PlayStation 3D viewer. We're going to go ahead and do a demonstration of my program. Um, we're going to go ahead and try to load a model. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Here we have Crash Bandicoot. Let's do that. All right, so this is a successful load, although the program can have a little bit of adjustment. I can make it a little better because the model loads and it's kind of hovering above us. So I can go ahead and take a look above us and we could see that Crash Bandicoot is up there. There's going to be some stuff for me to go through, but let me go ahead and just show some of this stuff here. And then okay, so like the thing about this is that I've implemented some stuff to help me to navigate through this and to look at the model essentially. I think we have a little bit of breakage on the model, unfortunately. Wait, I'm gonna try some settings. Maybe it's some settings, but this doesn't look exactly right as before. So we have a new version of the program. Right. It looks worse than it did before in terms of rendering the model. There's a lot of features and stuff. I'm probably going to get this fixed up right now. But the good thing is my camera control is working. Scale of the model. We could scale the model up and down. This is a new feature. So this is really nice. It was kind of like really, really large. Rotation speed, I like this. Slow rotation, fast rotation. Okay, I really like this. Automatically rotate. You can turn rotation off. So, nice. Okay, so that's model. We went over camera a little bit. Render mode. Let's go to the PlayStation rendering. Okay, now we can see. So this is neat. We can go ahead and put it in PAL mode, NTSC. This is modern. This is PlayStation style. Okay. PlayStation 1 effects. Here are the things to make it look like a PlayStation game. As you can see, we can go from modern to PlayStation with all kinds of stuff like dithering. We see that we take the color down to the 15-bit. Vertex snapping. So you notice that the model is smooth here in a way. We have a low resolution, but we have the smoothness. When we have the vertex snapping, which is the wobble effect in PlayStation games, we're going to actually see that happening when we have that enabled. So we have full control of the PlayStation 1 effects. That's great. Let's see if our wireframe works. Wireframe does work. Color from texture, not exactly working correctly. Let's see. Color from texture. Wireframe color. Okay, this is good. So we can actually make it orange, which is kind of the intent. I intended it to pull the blue from the blue of the texture and the orange from the orange. That's what it's supposed to do, but it's not working. So there's a lot of stuff that is working. It's neat that you can do that. Let's put it in white. Let's put it in black. Let's put it in green. Let's do like a, old computer program green. It's kind of neat. So we have all that stuff cooking and going. Let's take the wireframe effect off. Unfortunately, Crash is not looking perfect, but you're getting such an idea of all of the what can be done. Let's go ahead and look at the wireframe again in high quality. You could see when we have PlayStation on and PlayStation mode off, you can see the actual model as you would look at it if you were developing the game and making a model in the computer. Once you put it on the PlayStation console, you have limitation of graphics that you can do. But this is neat. So, oh, there it is. Wireframe only. This is neat. Okay, let's go back here. I don't know how I missed that option, but here's wireframe only now. We're going to put them in white, put them in black. Of course, it goes away. Let's try a blue. Blue is kind of neat too, right? And color from texture, not working. But so it would pull the color from the texture so you can see it in wireframe with blue shorts and orange skin. That would be fun and cool, wouldn't it? So there we go. I love that I could do, you could actually do with and without, this is what I wanted. Um, that's great, awesome, and amazing. So let's go ahead and put it back to modern. Now we can show our wireframe options. We can show wireframe only. Kind of cool to see. We can kind of fly around and move around. We can go up, we can go down, and all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and do some color stuff. Here's white crash. You can see him right there. You can see this is kind of emulating some of the pro, not to use a pun, emulating some of what pros would have on their advanced software. This is really cool and lets you really visualize it. It lets you see like this is more like you're a game developer and you're looking at the assets and then you say, hey, 3D modeler, can we take a little bit of polygons away or whatever you would say, like vertexes or whatever you would say on the shorts, because we're dedicating a lot to that, and let's put a little bit more detail into the upper arm, for example. So this is how you can kind of go have a working workflow. Yeah. And then let's see what's in keyboard shortcuts. So this is all of our stuff. I don't want to reset the camera because it's pretty thrown off right now. Shift, and we can move down with shift. We can hit space to move up. This is kind of cool because you're like, the model is scanning. Let's go ahead and do our fast rotation. Okay, now it's cool. That's kind of cool. It's gonna give you kind of a cool effect. We can hide our menu towards, so you could kind of go up to his face. We can go down. We can go down the body and see it rotating in 3D. Kind of neat and cool, right? So lots of cool, neat and cool stuff. We have 732 triangles. Our program is reporting. That's neat. And then we can toggle things with the shortcuts, render mode. The formats, right. And this would be like in a dark green kind of situation. And then what else? That's it. That's the whole thing. Thank you for checking it out. Yeah, there's just a little fixing that needs to be done on the actual showing of the program. Um, there's something went a little awry with the way that the video, how it shows the model itself. But I don't think it's a really big deal. I should have that ironed out. But there's plenty of demonstration that you saw, and you get the idea. All right, thanks for watching.